12:05. Well, let's join the class as they begin to do some activities using telling time.
Well, I have a little activity for us here. I'm going to hold up some signs, and then I'm going to see if we can make that time on the clock. So the first one here says, does everyone know what this is? Mins? That means minutes, right? Sometimes we write this in a short form where it means minutes. And if we write hour, sometimes we just write it HR with a little dot, hour. So this one says 20 minutes to 4. Tamla, do you think you could show us what that one is? Yeah, you think you could? 20 minutes to 4. Sorry, the clock might be kind of sticky. Okay, is this where you can leave it? Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's look at what Tamla put. We've got 4. And what marker did he put it on? Is this the 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody see anything wrong with this one? Pashida, what do you think?
It's 3:40.
3:40. So Pashida thinks maybe at this time, 20 minutes to 4 is 3:40. And actually, he's right. What you would normally think would be 20 minutes to 4, but this is the backwards way of telling it. So we go to 3 and then 20 minutes. Does everyone see this? There's 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 20 minutes left until it's 4 o'clock. So it's kind of backwards, right? It's a different way of telling time. So here's another one. 15 minutes to 9. Pashida, do you want to try that one? Oh, hold it there. It's kind of sticky. Good job. Okay. So what does this one really say? If it's 15 minutes to 9, what time is that?
Almost 9 o'clock.
Almost 9 o'clock. There's 15 minutes left. So what hour is it? Is it the 9 o'clock hour? No. What hour? It's the 8 hour. It's the hour of 8. So we go to 8, and it's really 8:45. So 8:45 is the same thing as 15 minutes to 9. So we've got another one here. 10 minutes to 7. Does anybody want to try this? Arzani, do you want to try this one? Sure. It's okay if you don't get it. We'll help you. 10 minutes to 7. Okay. So we've got 7. We've got the hour of 7 here. Or is this one on the 6?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So this is a really good attempt. 6 o'clock is right. 10 minutes to 7 means that you're in the 6th hour, and you're going to go up to 10 minutes left. So you go to 7, and then you take 10 minutes away, and then you have 10 minutes to 7. So you're right about the 6 o'clock hour. What does this one say? Noon. So do you know what this one is? Do you want to put this one for us? $12 o'clock. So 12 noon, is that AM or PM?
Yeah.
PM, yes, it's PM. 12 noon is PM. So it's 12 o'clock. Thank you. This is one of those half-past ones that we did. This one says it's 1:30. So Blue, do you want to try this one? Good job. Okay. So this, she went to the 1 o'clock, the hour of 1, and it's 1/2 the hour. So we could say it's 1:30. Or what else could we say?
1:30.
1:30. Yeah. It's 1.5 hours. So it's 1:30. Good job. This is the one we talked about, quarters. 9:45. So if we go to 10, do we start at the 10 o'clock hour? No? What hour should we start at? 9. 9. We should start at 9. We've got 12. And this could be a quarter. But we've only got 15 minutes. It's 9:45. So we're going to start with the 9. And we're going to bring this over so it's minus 15 minutes. 9:45. It's 9 o'clock and there's 15 minutes left till 10. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. So this is another quarter. 3:15. Nate, do you want to try this one? It's 3:15. Good job. That's perfect. That's right. So she went to 3 o'clock and it's 3:15. What's another way of saying this one? If we didn't want to say quarter.
3:15.
3:15. Yep. Perfect. Good job. Five minutes to 3. So if someone says, oh, what time is it? It's 5 minutes to 3. How do you think we could make this one? Do we need to start at the 3 o'clock hour? Yeah? So we're kind of at 3 here. So it's 5 minutes until 3 o'clock. Where should that minute hand go? The 11? Oh, this is so close. Right. So this is almost right, but what we have to remember is that it's not quite 3, so it's still on the 2. So it's 2:55. 5 minutes until the next hour, which is 3. Good job. So a couple more. 40 minutes to 6. Now we probably wouldn't say this very much because we don't normally say 40. We normally say 1/2 and we normally say 1/4. We don't normally say 40. But if it's 40 minutes until 6, someone may say this. Do we know what time it is? Do we start at the 6 o'clock hour?
No.
Because it's not 6 yet, it's 5 at the 5 o'clock hour. So we'll move the hand to the 5. That's right. And this one?
4.
To the 4. So this one, you're right. Because how many minutes do we have left now? 40 minutes left until 6 o'clock. So this one, the real time, 40 minutes to 6 is the same as saying 5:20. 5:20 right here. The last one says it's 20 minutes after 5. This one, is this one a new time we have to make? Let's look at the clock. This one is the same. These two are the exact same. If we say it's 20 minutes after 5, or if we say it's 40 minutes till 6, both of those times are 5:20. They're both at the same time. Yeah. It's kind of tricky, isn't it? Okay. So what if we just tell time the normal way? We say it's 2 o'clock. Pashada, do you think you could just show us 2 o'clock on there? Good job. So the little hand goes in the hour, the big hand goes on the minute. 2, could you show us 3 o'clock? Good job. So Blue, could you show us 4:30? Good job. And Arizani, could you show us 8:45? Good job. Okay. So you guys are really good at finding what time it is.
Well, let's practice this a little bit like the class did. I will show you a clock face with a time on it, and I will say, what time is it? And you must answer by saying, it's, and then give the correct time. Remember to say it's, that's short for it is. So if I show you this time, you would say, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. So I will say, what time is it? And I will wait just a moment. Then you give the correct time. And I will give the correct time after I wait for you to do it. See if you get it right. All right? Are you ready? Let's begin. What time is it? It's 7:45. What time is it? It's 4:25. What time is it? It's 10:30. What time is it? It's 12:35. What time is it? It's 10 to 6. What time is it? It's 5 to 2. What time is it? It's 12:05. What time is it? It's 1/2 What time is it? It's 8:10. What time is it? It's 7:55. What time is it? It's 1:45. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock. What time is it? It's 1/4. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. What time is it? It's 2:05.
Okay, we'll have an activity for us here. This is, we're going to make a watch. Everyone's going to get to make their own watch. Let's talk about the different parts. If this is a watch, what part is this? This goes right around your wrist. This is the strap. So we'll make a strap. Everyone has a strap for their watch. And then everyone's going to get this part of the watch. This right here, this is called the face. Because this is what you look at. This is the face of the watch. And what goes on the face? Numbers. We've got numbers 1 to 12. So everyone's clock, their watch face is going to need 12 numbers going around. And everyone's watch is going to need one of these. This is the big one. This is for telling minutes. Good job, Pashida. And the little one is for telling the hour. So everyone's clock is going to need one of these each. And then if you want, after you put the numbers, just like my watch here, you might put little dashes on there.
The class is going to make their own watches out of paper and use them to practice telling time. You can do this now too. So if you have some pieces of colored paper, you can make a watch of your own. You will need a long piece of paper for the strap and then a circle for the clock face. And then you will need 2 small pieces of paper for the hands. A short one for the hours and a long one for the minutes. All right, so you might want to pause the video now while you make that.
All right, so let's see those watches. Someone pulled theirs out? Good job, they look really good. So you guys can wear your watch. Well, now that you're wearing watches, I'm gonna give you a couple times And hopefully you guys can look at your watch and tell me what time it is. We have soccer practice on Monday at 2:45. So Blue, do you think you could show us what your watch would look like on the big clock? Take a look at what time it is at 2:45 and then come put it right on here so we can all see what your watch looks like. Good job, 2:45. And another way of saying that would be 2:45. If we don't want to be late, we don't want to miss our bus, on Tuesday at 7:15 a.m. Sarah, could you show us what your watch would look like? No? Could you show us on this one? Do you want me to help you? 7:15. Good job. So 7:15 a.m. Don't forget to say a.m. and p.m. so we'll know what time it is. If we're going to eat dinner with our family at 6:20 p.m. on Wednesday, do you think you could show us what your watch would look like? Show us on the big one, 6:20. So close. We've got 6. That's right. But if we start, we'll start here. We'll help you. We got 5, 10, 15, 20. So 6:20. Good job. Thursday. School gets out on Thursday at 3:40 p.m. Rizani, do you think you could show us what your watch would look like on Thursday at 3:40? Good job. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, the last one. At 5:55, we have to leave our friend's house so we can be home for dinner at 6 on Friday. Shadow, if you need to be home at 5:55, do you think you could show us what your watch would look like? Good job. 5:55. And the same way we could say this, it could be 5 to 6. 5 minutes to 6. Okay, good job, you guys. Hope your watches help you. So let's just do a little bit of a review of everything that we know about time. We've got the clock. How many hours? 24. How many hours are on each face? 12. What does each one mean? 5 minutes. And they each mean an hour. What if we see right here the minutes on this? What would we say? 3. 15. What's another way of saying 15? Quarter. It's a quarter past or a quarter till. We could say that right here. This is the same thing. And if we're on the halfway marker at 6, it's a half hour, it's a half past, or it's 30, right? 30 minutes past. If we're right on 12, it could be 2 things. One, 12 noon, and what's the other one?
Morning.
In the morning, that's 12 a.m. What do we call that? Midnight. So midnight. And then we've got this little one. He kind of moves all the time. What does he keep track of?
Seconds.
Seconds. Good job.